I was 22, 23 years old, and he was already Belize's biggest star. And I told him, I want to make a record with you, and he said, when do we start? Andy's trip to Nicaragua happened when he wasn't a musician. That was before he decided to become a musician and a Punta Rock artist. Andy was a teacher. That was his training. Basically, he had a financial security, he had a teaching job. Andy Palacio enrolled as a volunteer after the Sandinista government won in Nicaragua, to go to remote communities in a literacy campaign. And he ended up in the Atlantic coast in Nicaragua and went to this village where he met this older person, Garifuna person, who he spoke in Garifuna, and the person really just cried because he never thought in his lifetime he would see a young person talk to him in his own language. It happens that in that village in Nicaragua, only a few elders in the community knew how to speak the language. So that had a profound effect on Andy's life. When he came back to Belize, that's when he realized he wanted to make music and that he wanted to write songs in Garifuna. And he thought that that would be his way to contribute so that the Garifuna language continues to be functional and continues to have a use in the community, and there's no better way than music.
The recording of this project has been a very, very interesting experience with a lot of innovation along the way.
We wanted to explore the more soulful side of Garifuna music. We've been able to bring a new sound, but at the same time...
We believe that Andy have completed his mission. And his mission was to put the Garifuna music on the world map.
It's very valiant what he did, because he could have sung in English or in Spanish, and he decided to sing in Garifuna, these songs. And he remained true to it. There was this national pride, you know, that we had a music that we could call our own. So there was very good reaction from the public towards Belizean artists that were doing original music, that were doing something that hadn't been done before.
And the Palacio effect is so overwhelming that it has brought the music and the recognition of the Garifuna people to a different dimension. Because prior to Andy, although others have represented the music, there's something about music. It goes beyond borders. You might not even understand the word, but it's the messenger sometimes, I believe. And the Palacio came as that messiah, as that messenger. This was his time. I believe that in every era, a leader will come up. In terms of the Garifuna music, that was Andy's time, right? Andy's time to showcase, to take it to a different level, and he did just that.
So the survival of our culture is hinged on, you know, the involvement of our women in it. And once they are involved, it will survive. So I have no qualms, you know, no doubts that, you know, it is here to stay.
We had worked so hard for it, you know, for 10 years. that it just made it even better, you know. And the community in Bélize had seen this work progress throughout the years, that it made it even more rewarding for them, you know. It just reminds me that what's really important in Garifuna culture is the spirit of community, is the spirit that we're all one, that it's not one person that will make something. It has to be done by the group.
I especially like the fact that being a part of this band, everybody understands that what we're doing is not just playing music. We're here teaching the world about Garifuna. We're here teaching the world about Bélize. So it's not just a band; it's a movement that we're starting here, and hopefully we can get other people to join this movement.
Andy was not the best singer in the world. He was not the best dancer in the world. He was not the most anything you want. But one thing that he had many different, very special qualities that made him an exceptional person.
Andy sacrificed everything, take the risk to go into the music world. And it doesn't really pay.
When he was here with us, but he has passed on, so we're still carrying on his work.
November last year, Andy was right here. He came to this museum.
When he died, he became Bélize's first popular hero. Think about it. This has never happened in this country.